On my most recent Vanlife trip, I experienced 3 major storms: snowstorm, a sandstorm, and a hailstorm. So in this video, I want to take you through all the moments and what these storms taught me about discomfort, trust, being present, and why the best things in life sometimes come from the unexpected. Let's begin with the snow. I had it all planned out. My route from New Jersey to Florida, with stops booked and everything mapped out. But one morning, deep in Virginia, I woke up to a full-blown snowstorm. Completely unexpected. The roads were too dangerous, and suddenly I had no choice but to pause, adapt, and stay warm where I was. That unexpected day, snowed in on a beautiful farm, turned out to be exactly what I needed. It forced me to slow down and settle into the rhythm of van life. It was uncomfortable, but also so welcome. I watched steam rise off the horses as they enjoyed their breakfast. I walked through the snow and thought, this is probably the last snowfall I'll see this winter. And it was there for me to savor. Plans are helpful, but presence? That's where the real journey begins. I could have stayed in Austin, nice and comfy at my mom's house, but the pull of White Sands was strong. Just a short 10-hour drive, right? So I went for it. The drive was long and mostly uneventful until the wind turbines started showing up by the hundreds. Then, suddenly, a full-on sandstorm rolled in, gusts up to 70 miles per hour. Roads were closing, and visibility dropped to almost nothing. There was nowhere to hide, nowhere to turn back. I just had to keep going. It was intense and weirdly beautiful. There was blue sky, but it was no longer visible. Just a swirling tan haze. But I made it to Alamogordo, safe and sound. And in the morning, I woke up to mountains in the distance and spent 2 magical days in White Sands. That sandstorm changed me because sometimes getting uncomfortable leads to something amazing, something you'd never experience if you stayed comfortable. And sometimes even the uncomfortable moment itself is unforgettable. This was just a fun weekend camping trip with my dad and brothers on my way back to New Jersey. We weren't expecting any wild weather, but sometime in the middle of the night, I woke up to loud noises. The van was rocking from the high winds, and then the hail started. It was loud. There was no going back to sleep. I just laid there, listening, waiting, and wondering if I would find little dents on the roof the next day. And then deciding, so what if I do? Those dents would be souvenirs of a great trip with my family. Just like the little scratch from that disc golf trip with my son through New England, a memory etched into the van itself. So I just listened. Tap, tap, boom, boom, tap. safe and present. It was the third major storm in my 7-week trip. And yet again, a reminder that being uncomfortable doesn't mean being unsafe. Sometimes it just means you're alive and on an adventure. Getting uncomfortable isn't about suffering. It's about stepping into the unknown and finding out what's there. That's where the stories are, and that's where the magic lives. And if this resonated with you, I would love it if you join me here and subscribe to my channel. I post a video once a week, and this summer I'll be launching a series called Vanlife Confessions, where I get a little bit deeper into what it's like to be out there in the van, living an adventurous life, and yes, experiencing a bit of discomfort. It's worth it. Until next time, stay rooted in your breath, be one with nature, and follow the call of adventure.